What's going on, everybody? Jake the Happy Snake here, and welcome back to Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. Yesterday, I got the $25,000 question wrong thanks to the double dip. It has been quite useless for me lately. So yeah, I won $5,000. That brought my overall total to $102,581,650. So, this is the last episode where I'm going to be playing the DS version of Millionaire, which means I only have one more chance to win the $1 million in this version. I really want to get that. I really do, because this is my last opportunity to win the $1 million. I have yet to win the $1 million in this version. I was so close on Wednesday, so incredibly close. I had two chances to pick the right answer to the $1 million question, and I picked two wrong answers. It was very unfortunate. So yeah, this, like I said, the last time I'm going to be playing this version, the last episode. Here we go. Let's get to it.
Are you ready?
Bradley,
Audience, are you ready?
It has been quite the adventure
Millionaire.
listening to you say the same lines over and over and over again 5 days a week since October. But I'm going to be honest, I'm really glad that I'm not going to have to listen to your annoying voice anymore. Alright, official documents is the category to the last $500 question. And here it is.
For $500.
Coroners use only is a phrase commonly seen on which of these types of documents? Death certificate.
Is that your... That's right. You know your stuff, don't you?
Okay. Going for $1,000. 10 hut.
The $1,000 question.
In the U.S. Army, officers wear between 1 and 5 stars to indicate that they hold what rank? General.
Is that your... Was there ever any doubt? That's the right answer.
Alright, let's go for $2,000. Man-made.
Here comes the next question.
Man-made levees are raised embankments designed to hold back what? Pollution, invading armies, wild animals, floodwaters. I'm gonna say that's floodwaters.
Is that... Yes, that's the correct answer.
Okay. Going now for $3,000. Nursery rhymes.
Let's see your next question.
The popular
Just
nursery rhyme,
$3,000.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. What activity follows 7, 8? 7, 8. Lay them straight.
Is that your... That's the correct answer.
Alright, going for $5,000 at the barbershop.
Get ready for the first landmark
According to a popular
question
7-note
with
tune,
$5,000.
a shave and a haircut cost how much money? I'm gonna say 2 bits.
Is that your... Well, my friend, you did it. Good answer.
Okay, there we go.
That's your first landmark. You can't leave with less than $5,000.
Alright, 10 away from the million.
For each of the next 5 questions, you'll have 30 seconds to answer each question.
Okay, let's see the category to the $7,500 question. Math class. Okay, here we go.
$7,500.
Which of these holidays falls on a day of the month whose calendar date is a prime number? So Valentine's Day, no, that's 14. Independence Day, no, that's 4. I believe 31 is a prime number, so we're going to go with Halloween.
Is that your... I'm impressed.
There we go.
That's correct.
Nice. $7,500. Going now for 10,000. Famous authors.
For $10,000.
The Great Expectations boat ride is an attraction at a British theme park inspired by whom? I believe there was a question in the 2nd edition British Game Boy Advance version that had something to do with Charles Dickens, and the correct answer was Great Expectations. I could be wrong, but it sounds very familiar, so I'm gonna say D, Charles Dickens' final answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Good answer.
Nice. Now we're going for 12,500 U.S. states. Ooh.
Next question is...
A merry ode to rural
$12,500.
life and
Here it
moonshine.
comes.
Rocky Top is one of the official songs of what U.S. state? Rocky Top? I believe that's Tennessee. Now, should I play it safe? No. No, let's go with Tennessee.
Is that your... That's the
Yes!
answer. Well done.
Okay, good. We are on a roll right now. 8 out of 8, going for $15,000. Roll call is the next category.
Good work so far. The $15,000 question.
Which of these is
next.
not one of
Only
the
7 remain.
Gosselin
So your-
children as seen on TLC's Johnny K plus 8? My sister used to watch this show. So They had twins and sextuplets, right? I'm having a bit of a hard time remembering the names. I'm trying to think. Hannah, I think Hannah was one. Colin, I think, was one. I'm gonna say Sarah. Final answer.
There's no
yes!
You got it.
Okay, this is going really well. We're going for $25,000. Bullseye is the category. Let's get this right. I don't believe the whole time I play this version that I've gotten through the first 10 without using a lifeline. So if I do it right here, it will be the first time in this version, I'm pretty sure. So let's try to make it happen. Here we go for $25,000.
Here comes the $25,000
As of 2010,
question.
which of these chip designers has never created a women's line of clothing for Target? The only one of these four designers that I've heard of is Calvin Klein. And I think Calvin Klein would seem like most likely like that it would not be the right answer, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Calvin Klein.
Is that your
final answer?
Well done.
Yes! We did it! First 10 out of the way without using a lifeline. Bullseye!
This is the least you'll leave with.
That's amazing. We are now 5 away from the $1 million with all 3 lifelines. This is actually really good. Can I do it just like I did in the Game Boy Color version? Can I win the $1 million on the last episode I played this game? Murphy's Law. This is for $50,000.
Let's move on to the $50,000 question.
What was the occupation of Edward A. Murphy Jr., the supposed namesake of Murphy's Law? He was an engineer, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go with B, engineer.
Is that your
final answer?
You got it right.
Yes! That's amazing. That is amazing. Yes, 11 straight questions without using a lifeline. Star Talk. Is this a question about stars? I really hope so. I took an astronomy course. So we'll see. 4 away with 3 lifelines. This is now for $100,000.
4 more questions, and you'll be $1 million.
Astronomers use the term absolute magnitude to measure what property of a star.
Question.
That's brightness. I'm pretty sure that's brightness. Right? I'm gonna say brightness, C.
Is that your
yes!
Nice work.
Woo! Oh my gosh. We are 3 away. Holy crap, this is actually crazy. We're 3 away from the $1 million with all 3 lifelines. This is a great way to end. This is a good way to end the season, seriously. 3 questions away with 3 lifelines. Fresh Mint is the next category. This is nuts. We're going for $250,000. Oh my gosh, I need some water before I do this. What are the chances I'm going to know this? I don't know. Fresh Mint, here we go.
Only 3 questions left. The $250,000 question is next. Get ready.
Minted in 1980 or 1892, what historical figure finally honored on the first U.S. commemorative coin? I'm doing something really, really risky. Should I want to say Christopher Columbus. I really, really do. Okay, let's phone a friend, just to be safe.
To help you out.
Betsy Ross is kind of... Alright, I'm not listening to you. I think I just wasted the phone a friend. Christopher Columbus, final answer.
That's the one!
Yes! I didn't have to do that. I did not have to phone a friend. I was really scared to go with that, but that made the most... When I said fittingly, he discovered America, that made the most sense to me. Okay, this is crazy. We're going for $500,000 with 2 lifelines. Oh my gosh, I really want to do this. Legend has it. This is for $500,000. Now, if I don't know this, I'm probably going to end up... I might have to end up using both lifelines. If I can make it past this level, I'm not going to have much of a chance to win the $1 million, but at least I'll get to the $1 million. Legend has it. This is for $500,000. Here we go.
Get ready to try for $500,000.
The Earl of Sandwich invented the concept known as a sandwich that he could eat while doing what? I'm gonna ask the audience.
Audience, we need your help. On your keypads.
Well, why am I lagging?
Now, let's see if the audience can help you out.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna double dip.
Okay, time to double dip.
Shoot! What were the...
What's your first answer?
Oh boy. Which one do I go with? The Earl's Sandwich. Why would it be gambling?
Is that
Final
your
answer?
That was wrong, but you have one more chance. The clock is counting down
The
again.
double dip has been really mean to me lately. Fishing. If it's writing,
Your final.
it is gambling. Wow, I would not have guessed that.
You leave with $25,000.
Oh my
but don't
gosh,
give
I
up.
tried,
You can always
guys.
play
I
again.
really tried. Dang it. Oh, dude. And that's the end of that. I feel like I have unfinished bit. Like I feel like I'm ending off on a cliffhanger. Like I've completed this season. I had 160, maybe a little, probably around 150 episodes where I played this version, and I never won the $1 million once. Oh my gosh, dude. So close, yet so far. Well, I tried. I gave it another go. I really did. Didn't work out. $25,000 brings my overall total to $102,606,650. So as I mentioned at the end of last Friday's episode and at the beginning of this past Monday's episode, I am going to be doing something a little bit different next week. I'm not going to be changing versions until May 18th, which is episode 1601. So for episodes 1596 to 1600, I've got something planned. I'm going to be shuffling up the versions, if that makes any sense. I have a schedule of what games I'm going to be playing next week, because next week is the last week that I'm going to be recording episodes of this series on this computer, this HP computer that I have been using since the very beginning of the series. I've had this computer for a long time. I started, this is the computer I was using when I started the Let's Duel series that I do with Xerox. I've done a lot of Let's Plays, a lot of live streams. I did my 7-hour Banjo-Kazooie live stream in 2020 on this computer. And this computer is, it's still pretty good, but it is time to retire it. I have a new computer that I'm going to start using on episode 1601 when I switch versions. So next week will be the last week that I'm going to be using this computer to record episodes of this series. So I have a schedule of which versions I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing all the versions that I played on this computer. This doesn't include versions that I didn't play on this computer. So like the third-party phone version that I played at the beginning of 2021, I won't be playing next week. I won't be playing. I'm trying to think what other versions that I didn't really play any other versions not on this computer. So I got a schedule I'm going to show. These are the versions I'm going to be playing next week. So Monday, episode 1596, I'll be playing the 2020 PC version on normal mode with the same 5 categories that I used to play with when I played that version on normal mode. Tuesday's episode 1597, I'm going to be playing the first edition British Game Boy Advance version. So I played that version pretty recently. No. The second edition I played more recently. I'm going to be playing that on episode 1598. The second edition British Game Boy Advance version. I played that one more recently than the first edition. And then episode 1599, I'm actually going to be playing the DS version again. So yeah, surprise! I said that today's episode is the last episode I'm going to be playing the DS version. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to play the DS version next Thursday as a part of the last week of me using this computer. And then episode 1600 is going to be the last episode that I'm going to record on this computer. I'm going to be having 4 games on episode 1600. 4 games. I'm going to be having a game on the Game Boy Color version, the Arcade Thunder version, another game on the 2020 PC version. This one's going to be on easy mode, so I might have a chance to win more money on that game. And then the last game I'm going to be having on episode 1600 is going to be on the Australia Game Boy Advance version, which is the version that I started playing at the beginning of this series. It was the first version that I ever played on this computer, and it's going to be the last version I'm going to be playing on this computer. So this is what next week is going to look like. This is the schedule for next week. These are all the versions I'm going to be playing on each episode. Like I said, 4 games are going to be played on Friday's episode 1600. So I'll have a chance to win $4 million next Friday, which I don't think is going to happen, but it might. So I actually do have one more chance to win the $1 million on the DS version. One more chance, and that's going to be next Thursday. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. Next week is going to be awesome. The last week where I'm going to be recording episodes on this computer, and then this HP computer is going to be retired. So yeah, that's next week. Thanks guys for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Thanks guys, and peace out.